Welcome to ECNTRADE Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. Well, the Australian dollar continues to fluctuate within a bullish and bearish manner. And as we close in, you can see the market is getting very much to a point who's going to win in terms of the bulls or the bears, with the levels presently at 62.60 on the downside and 64.45 on the top side. I do feel from a technical point that the RSI and the MACD are in a better position and therefore look for a move towards 63.25 and then lower down towards 62.60. Now a break beneath there would give further risk to the downside and look immediately to 61.70 and maybe to the objective around 58 cents. Until we get a break above 64.45, I still hold that view to the bear case. The dollar index, which measures the greenback strength against a basket of 6 major currencies, has pushed higher and is now very much close to its objective of 101. On the flip side, the fact is that the euro is still looking for the down test of 107.35. That may turn into 106.60-70 if we don't see any profit taking soon. Overnight, the US Labor Department reported US jobs claim of declining, that is, to 4.4 million workers filed for unemployment claims. Mind you, that was quite close to what they were expecting, forecast of 4.3 million. So far, 26.4 million have claimed over the last 5 weeks. But the dollar still seems relatively firm, and therefore the euro is still pushing lower. Reassess from 107.35 or 106.60-70, but do keep your stop losses according to your risk management and continue to lower them in case we do get a sharp turnaround. The dollar yen is still remaining sleepy, as I would say, as it trades now for the 8th day in a consolidating pattern and trading sideways above this level of 106.60. I do anticipate that we will get a break eventually of this level and expose the region of 105.40. Any advances should fail towards 108.25. Well, the pound is still relatively bearish, considering the broke at 123.70 and looks towards 121.70 as a target. I'm bearish as long as we don't go above 124.45. Therefore, while that holds, 21.60 remains the objective. Dollar CAD broke lower overnight and rejected the 142 level and now looks closer towards 139.90. If we see a break there, then the call is down to 136. As you can see, the market just does not appear to want to stay above 142, and over many times failing, should continue to do so. Gold, although my call has been a little bit hesitant in the bull case, but the break of 1,712 did give an objective to 1,748.52, which still holds after the overnight rally got to a high of 1,738. The dips are a little bit shallow, and in comparison with what we've seen in the past, and with this hammer in place, I do expect to see up towards 1,748.52 and reassess from these 7-year highs. Do be on your guard. The MACD is still relatively weak, so we still can get a swing to the downside, and the support doesn't come in till around 1,688.92. Well, oil, in its respect, after its very heavy sell-off at the beginning of the week, is rebounding quite nicely. It did by 26% last night, and since the base, which comes in now, as you can see, from around $10, is that we've recovered, that is, around 130%. So with the pattern still in place in the last 3 days, looking respectably, let's see if this pattern can strengthen. But we've still got a bit of work to do on the upside. And if we can clear the region somewhere, if I just put this in, that roughly around 22.5, then we should see a rise up to around 24.5. Well, that wraps it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday report. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the day and a great start to this wonderful new weekend.